What's going on? It's Shamil. This is gonna be the car flipping channel. We just got access to the auctions through auction access. I can never say it right, but we just got access to the auctions, all the auctions in the country through auction access. I signed up with a dealer. I'm not going to disclose none of the information as far as the dealer or anything like that. I don't feel like that's for me to say, but so yeah, I got under a dealer and now I have my dealer's rep license. So now we're about to head to the auction. Got my eye on a couple cars that I want to bid on, and I feel like there'd be some good flips, but of course I want to see them in person first. You know, got it, the little scanner, so we're gonna scan it up, see what they looking like. The pictures look real good. It ain't no real cosmetic damage, nothing too crazy. If it is, nothing really out of normal like wear and tear for a car of around the ages I'm looking for, which is like mid 2000s, you know, so like 2003 to 2008, 2010, like in that area. At least, you know, it's definitely for the first couple cars. So the engine sounded good. Now I just want to make sure, I just want to see it in person, and hopefully I could see somehow, maybe drive or something like that, see if the transmission is okay. But so yeah, that's what we're gonna head up there and do right now. So I actually live about, I don't know, 15 minutes away from this auction. This is IAA, and then Manheim, which is in the other direction, is about 40 minutes in the other direction. And then I got we don't have Coparts or Odessa out here. Not Odessa. So yeah, we got the auction access. Now we're about to go check the cars out. Y'all follow along for the journey. You know what I'm saying? We gonna figure out all the nuances, all the ins and outs, and learn together. So I do work on cars. I will let y'all know that I do work on cars. I don't like pull engines and transmissions and stuff like that, but I do, you know, I wouldn't say, definitely not basic work, definitely more than basic work. I would say probably intermediate as far as like mechanical level, maybe a little bit higher than intermediate. Been working on cars for some years now, so ever since I could drive. I'm 30, so ever since I could drive, I've been working on cars. I just started detailing cars, so I literally have every basically every piece of equipment that you would basically need to detail a car inside and out. Everything from pressure washer, all the chemicals, the different kits and stuff like that. If somebody went their car, I'm saying clay bar wax, I got the ceramic coating, I got graphene infused shampoo, and you got the whole setup. We got the whole setup. Spent a couple $1,000 on the whole setup. And initially I was just starting detailing cars, but then I was like, oh well, I fix cars too, and now I detail cars. So it's like, if I can get a car that's in decent shape and put it in better shape inside and out, as far as mechanically and cosmetically, then why not? And make some money on it and see where that goes. So I'm like, shit, I need to figure out how I can flip some cars. Now I live in Florida, so the cap of the amount of cars you can sell, one individual can sell in a rolling 12 months is 3 cars. And I know some places like PA, New Jersey, New York, it'd be like 5, 6. So it's like, damn, 3 cars. I'm like, shit, I feel like I could probably sell 3 cars in like a month. Like, what are we talking about? So I'm like, well, yeah, I could probably use my wife too, but then what if I sell another 3 cars? So now it's like, all right, well, if I want to make this a business, you can't do it. Like, yeah, you can ask friends and parents and grandparents, all that, but ain't nobody really trying to do all that. Like, nobody really trying to do all that for me. So I found out about becoming a dealer's rep. Now, for anybody else, if you know, like, like if you have somebody, a personal relationship with somebody who owns a dealership, like actual dealership with a physical location and stuff like that, it doesn't matter where they are in the country. You could be in one state, they could be across the country. If they're willing to sign you up, now you can set it up. Y'all got to talk about how that's going to work. Whether, you know what I'm saying, if y'all really got a relationship like that, then they might not charge you. If it's somebody that you necessarily don't know, but it's kind of like the plug to getting auction access, then they probably charge you, and it's really their prerogative how they want to do it, whether they want to charge you weekly, monthly, quarterly, annually, whether they want to do percentage per car, however they want to do, you know what I'm saying? So that's something that y'all would have to work out and negotiate, but that's usually how it works. So it doesn't matter where a dealership is at in the country. If there's any dealership anywhere in the US that's willing to sign you on, however it may be, whether you pay them or it's just between a good relationship, doesn't matter where you at, that dealer's license that you will obtain from them signing you up under their dealership, you can use that anywhere in the country. So that's dope. And it's lifetime too. So as long as that dealership is up and running, then you're good to go. Unless you get banned or something like that. Only way you can get banned or suspended from a auction is if you bid for a car you don't have the money to pay for it, or you end up not paying for it at all. And a lot of times the dealer will end up having to pick up to pay for that car that you bid on and you didn't have the money to pay for it. So, and then a lot of times when that happens, the dealer will drop you off of their off of their roster, basically, to the point where it's like, okay, well, you'll get banned, because some of these dealers, some of these auctions, it's not your account, it's not under your account, it's under the dealer's account, but you have access, like it's like a sub account. Like they have the main account, and then it's like a sub account where you make your account, but it's your account is under their account, so everything that you do still kind of traces back to them in a way. But that's the only thing that would technically affect their business, is you bidding on a car and not having the money to pay for it. And then because the dealership is gonna, because they'll see me in my name as a rep, but they're also gonna see the dealership and be like, okay, well, you don't want to mess up the relationship between that auction and the dealership that you're under, because now you got both of them mad at you, and now you're like, that's how you end up getting banned or suspended or whatever. So just don't do that. As long as you don't do that, you should be cool. As long as you go in and follow the rules, you don't do nothing crazy. Just have the proper etiquette and know what's appropriate, what's not appropriate when you go and look at the cars and whatnot, and knowing how to bid. So that's pretty much it. So we on a drive. It's been a couple minutes. We gonna be on the way there. We gonna be there in about maybe like 10 minutes. So I'm gonna see you when we get there. Peace. So we are out here in the yard now. We done checked in already. And boy, is it hot. It got hotter as soon as I hit the yard. Anyway, so yeah, damn, look at this. Anyway, first thing we looking at is a GMC Envoy. It's a 06. Somewhere right here. Okay, guys. So the lady at the desk, she told me the wrong location for these cars. So I'm looking in the aisle right now, nowhere near where the car is actually at. So it took me a minute to get to them, probably about an hour and a half. Yeah, so by this time, I completely forget to start recording again. All right, yeah. So like I said, was looking in the wrong area. Took me a minute to find a car. So by the time I found the cars, it was so hot. I'm drenched. I'm not even thinking about recording. But fast forward 2 weeks, and we are here now. Purchased a GMC, waiting for the title, waiting for delivery. So that's what we're gonna be looking forward to. IAA, for the first purchase, I ain't want to take that risk on the IAA cars, at least the IAA branch in this area, The cars is little, and you can't really start them, you can't move them. They barely want you to even check the engine codes on them. So it's kind of like that might be something a little bit later down the line when I got a little bit more capital and I can go to the junkyards and source parts and whatnot and replace bumpers and do that type of stuff. But right now I need to get a little bit more a turnkey ready type of car. So that's what we're looking for. Got an eye on the GMC 2010 Acadia. So we'll be looking out for delivery on that real soon. So stay tuned. And this is Hold, aka Something Mill. Please like and subscribe, leave a comment in the bottom, and join this journey. We're gonna take it from, let's see, I got the vehicle, let's say I got a 1750 after transportation, about 2600. Let's just say $1,000. We're gonna start from 1,000 road to 100,000. Let's go.